Am I audible? Students, am I audible to all or not? Please message fast. We will start the session in 5 minutes. Am I audible to all of you or not? Yes. Am I audible to all or not? Yes. Good afternoon to all of you. Am I audible right now? Yeah. So, GS paper 3 just get over, and happy faces for, I think, for all of you, because paper is very easy. Okay. Out of the whole section, that is economy, science tech, DM, internal security, all these part, 100 marks questions are from economy. And we are fortunate enough that whatever we had covered in offline, online classes, maximum questions are directly from that. So I hope I am audible to all of you. Chat नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे, chat देखना है. Am I audible to all of you? Just message once. Just message once. Yeah. Guys, just a second. I'll take a second, minute of second. Just a second. Hito. Yes. Piyush, Vineet, I hope I am audible and visible. So let's start the discussion. Discussion को start करते हैं. First of all, question number 1. If we talk about question number 1, what is the question number 1? What do you mean by digital rupee? In this context, explain the working and progress of India's central bank digital currency. When we had discussed this particular question in class, I told you that with current Prime Minister being very active in promoting digital public infrastructure, it is a must kind of a probability that they will 100% ask question on DPI, that is digital public infrastructure. The beauty of this particular concept is that it involves technology and economy both. So when we see this particular question, that is, what do you mean by digital rupee? Digital rupee means CBDC, that is e-rupee. In this context, explain the working and progress of India's central bank digital currency. So first of all, if you see this thing, this question is divided into 3 major parts. 3 parts में था question. First is, what is digital rupee? Digital rupee का they had asked the meaning. Then working and progress of digital rupee. Working and progress of digital rupee. And thirdly, they asked about central bank digital currency, India's CBDC. They had asked the question on India's CBDC. These are the 3 parts of this particular question. Okay, digital rupee, working in progress, and India's CBDC. So first of all, you must know what is the meaning of digital rupee. That is the transaction or the currency in digital form. Currency in digital form. Currency in digital form. For that, we need the accounts with our respective commercial banks. So first of all, digital rupees, basic meaning we need to tell. Then if we talk about the working and progress, if they will talk about the wholesale CBDC, wholesale retail pilot, all these things, we must need the meaning of, we must need to know what is CBDC. What is CBDC? So it is a legal tendered money. It is a legal tendered. That means backed up by RBI. It is a legal tender backed up by RBI. Then apart from that, it has 2 components. First is wholesale CBDC. Another is retail CBDC. In wholesale CBDC, the transaction happened between the banks. And regarding to retail CBDC, it is between the the retail segment. That is between the retail segment. So a question that is a must, conceptual and very, very important is basically that. Now, CBDC is a legal tender and a liability of RBI also. It is a liability of RBI also. So in this particular question, when you will see, firstly we talk about what is the meaning of digital rupee in general. Digital rupee means any kind of rupee that is in digital mode, in electronic form. Then we need to talk about what is the working in progress. So if we talk about the progress segment, wholesale pilot project came around in November 2022. Retail in December 2022. And apart from that, the cross-border CBDC is also under operation. So this is how we can attempt this particular question. So obviously, when the CBDC is there, the printing cost will be less. It will also promote financial inclusion. It will also lead to more of better digital public infrastructure and enhance the digital awareness, strengthen India's digital financial architecture. Clear to all? So UPI interoperability programs, apart from that, CBI can reduce cash management cost, improve payment efficiency, strengthening India's digital financial architecture. This is what all being you have to write in this particular question. So if you will see this, digital rupee means a kind of rupee that is in digital form used for transaction done in electronic medium. Explain the working. Working is through CBDC has two components, retail-based CBDC and wholesale CBDC. Wholesale CBDC is for interbank, retail is for retail transactions. Apart from that, CBDC process, November 2022, December 2022. And obviously, CBDC also promote the financial inclusion in the economy. It reduces the cash management cost, improve payment efficiency. So this is the first question, very easy question. I hope it has been clear to all of you. Please message in chat so that I should know that you all are getting it in a proper sense. Vikas, Vineet, Piyush, please message in chat that everything is clear, voice is clear, the concept is clear, question is clear to you all or not. Let's move to the second question. Second question is, before that, I'll tell you one very important thing. We had just started our foundation batch. That foundation batch is for prelims plus mains in offline medium, in English medium. The batch had just started from 17th of August at Karol Bagh Center, New Delhi. Okay, you can scan this QR to know further about this foundation batch. So this foundation batch, if you are in Delhi and you want a complete preparation, for both of both for mains, you can join this batch. We had just started from 17th of August. And if you are in Patna, we will start our foundation batch from 1st of September in English medium at Boring Road Center. Moving to the second question, examine the view that financial inclusion is an integral part of social and economic inclusion, financial in a country like India. Also throw light on the usefulness of RBI's Financial Inclusion Index. If you know this thing, when we are discussing Financial Inclusion Index, I told you that UPSC will ask this Financial Inclusion Index either in prelims or in mains, or might be, it's very important, they can ask this question in pre and mains both. So this year's pre, they had asked what all are the components of Financial Inclusion Index. So we all know that there are three particular parameters for that: usage, quality, and access. This is the prelims question they had asked. Regarding to the mains part, they had now asked what is the RBI's Financial Inclusion Index. Okay, so let's discuss what is Financial Inclusion Index and what all are the part. So question, examine the view that financial inclusion is an integral part of social and economic inclusion in a country like India. So why financial inclusion is so important? Sir, sound clear nahi aa raha hai? Guys, am I audible or not? Tulsi is saying, sir, sound clear nahi hai. बच्चों आवाज क्लियर है क्या? I think it is voice is clear. Tulsi, you just please check again. Tulsi, Piyush, Vineet, please message me, guys. Am I audible or not? Is the sound clear or not? Please message me once again. It's a request to all of you guys. Please message me once again whether the voice is clear or not. Yes, guys, please message me once again. Now, examine the view that financial inclusion is an integral part of social and economic inclusion in a country. Also throw light on the usefulness of RBI's inclusion index. First of all, we need to tell in introduction part. In introduction, we need to tell the meaning of financial inclusion. Financial inclusion. So simply we can say financial inclusion means a kind of a thing which include the habit of saving, also which include the nature of affordable banking, credit, insurance and pension. So financial inclusion means universal access financial inclusion means universal access to affordable banking, credit, insurance, affordable banking, credit, insurance, and pension. So you can start your question like this with introduction. With proper introduction, you can start like this. Now, how it promote the things, how it promotes social and economic inclusion. So social inclusion will reduce, social inclusion will promote obviously gender equality, improve regional equality, also it include maximum people in the overall segment, like informal workers, farmers, they are also being the part of that. So social inclusion will lead to that. Now how economic inclusion can be promoted? It led to money multiplication, money multiplier will be enhanced. It enhanced overall money multiplier. It also led to virtuous cycle in economy. Virtuous cycle of economy get promoted, because if, for example, saving increase, it increase the investment, it increase capital formation, it also enhanced the overall GDP. The overall GDP also enhanced. So how that it will also promote entrepreneurship, because they are getting easy access to finance. That is easy access to finance. And in this whole DBT, direct benefit transfer through Jan Dhan Aadhaar Mobile, will play an important role. So you can write this through economic inclusion. Now, the third part of the question say, also throw light on the usefulness of RBI's financial inclusion index. So if we talk about RBI's financial inclusion index, RBI financial inclusion index, first of all we will see it has 3 parameters: access, usage, and quality. Then we have score from 0 to 100. So this is how we can attempt this thing. So it will help us to identify, regional gaps, address, consumer grievances, redressal, then banking penetration, and usage of debit ATM card. So this is how we can say, this is the usage of RBI's Financial Inclusion Index. Word wali ko uppar karo. This is how we can say it improve RBI's Financial Inclusion Index. Clear to all? Clear to all or not? Clear to all? So this is the question number second. Third question. Describe the various technology mission initiated in Indian agriculture and examine their role in food security. A very good kind of question. They had actually, in single question, they had asked two things. In a single question, they had asked two things. Firstly, they had asked role of e-technology in agriculture. Role of e-technology in agriculture. This is the first part of question. And in the second part, they had asked how the e-technology mission actually help in food security. So it's a two type of things they had asked. Firstly, the role of e-technology in agriculture, and secondly, they had asked how it play an important role in food security. A very good question, because in one question they had asked the two components to that. So let's discuss first role of e-technology. Role of technology in agriculture. So it is even specifically mentioned in our main syllabus also, what is the role of technology in agriculture. So it include for oil seeds, for cotton, National Food Security Mission, Apart from that, National Horticulture Mission, National Horticulture Mission, then National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture, National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. These all are the national missions for promoting the role of technology in agriculture. These all are the missions for promoting technology and agriculture. Now, how they are all are improving the things? HYV seeds with more of promoting evergreen revolution. Then apart from that, we also say HYV seeds के अलावा irrigation mechanization, irrigation में drip irrigation through precision farming, that is drip irrigation, regenerative farming, also cropic, that is installation of cameras powered by solar technology, that also play an important role, okay, which will click the photos and through AI algorithm will get a complete information about the soil, okay. Apart from that, climate resilient practice, that is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Apart from that, climate resilient practice, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Then we can say this one, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. With the help of drone technology, will assess the crop. So these all are the ways through which the role of technology play an important role. And all these things will lead to what? It led to better nutritional security. It led to better nutritional security. It led to better nutritional security. Also, it led to what we can say. It led to contributed investment in digital agriculture. Contributed investment in digital agriculture. In digital agriculture. Contributed investment in digital agriculture. Apart from that, promotion of R&D. Promotion of R&D. So this is all how the role of technology play important role. Anshika, Anshuman, if you had seen the mains paper, I think you will feel pretty happy. Many of the things that there in mains exam or mains question, most of the things we had covered in the offline online classes. Moving ahead, next. Explain the factors responsible for inefficiency of agri-produce marketing. Now, we need to, in this particular question, we need to tell what are the problems regarding to agriculture marketing. What are the problems regarding to agriculture marketing? How e-commerce help to reduce inefficiency of agri-produce marketing? Explain. So first of all, we need to tell what are the problems of agriculture marketing. सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन में we need to tell what are the problems of agriculture marketing. So it's very simple. It's again, the question is divided into two parts. First is problem in agri marketing. Problems in agri marketing. It's very simple. We all know that what are the problems in agriculture marketing in India. What are the major problems in agriculture marketing in India? It's very, very simple. The first thing is that disruptive supply chain, then poor infra structure, fragmented land structure, land consolidation, land holding is a problem in context of India. Apart from that, multiple intermediaries, poor storages, multiple intermediary, poor storage, okay, ठीक है, low connectivity, yeah, that's true, ठीक है, poor connectivity, weak logistics, that is actually the part of infrastructure, but we can say weak logistic cost is too high, around 14% of GDP, 14% of GDP cost. Okay, then apart from that, how e-commerce play an important role. Now, if you go to the next part, that is how e-commerce play important role. E-commerce play an important role. First of all, ENAM, Electronic National Agriculture Marketing. Yes, post-harvest loss. That's true, Anshika. That's true. Post-harvest loss. So, ENAM, Electronic National Agriculture Market. DHART, Ninja Cart. DHART. C, Ninja Cart. All these things will provide the better market. All these provide the better market. Second, it led to doubling the farmer income. Increase exports. increase exports through APEDA also play important role. APEDA also play important role here. Then enhance forex, crop diversification. So all these things, how e-technology play an important role. This is how we can say that e-technology promoted important role. Okay, this is how we can say e-technology play important role. Okay, which reduces overall transaction cost. So easy question or tough question? Easy question or tough question, friends? Anshika, Sushil, Shivam, easy question or tough question? Before moving ahead, I will tell you a very important thing. This is, I think, a must purchase course that you all should take. This is UPSC CSC 2027 Parivartan Mentorship Program, where we have tests for pre and mains both. If we talk about prelims test, GS sectional test will be 20, full length test will be 18, CSAT sectional 8, CSAT full length 11, current affairs test also. So total number of prelims test will be 76 and total number of questions for practice will be more than 4,000. If we come to here, this part, mains test division, sectional test 36, then SS sectional 9, SF full length 4, GS paper 1 to 4 full length test will be 20. So total number of mains test, how many mains tests we have? We have total number of mains tests 69, subjective questions 650 plus. So you can scan this QR to know more about this Parivartan Mentorship Program. And if I'll say this thing, that one program that you need to must purchase, this is Parivartan Mentorship Program, exceptionally crafted and for UPSC Civil Services. Moving ahead, this is 250 words question now. 150 wale ho gaye sare. Explain the key challenges for India's energy security. Very simple. Energy security में इंडिया के लिए क्या क्या challenges हैं? Challenges of energy security. Challenges of energy security. What are the challenges of energy security? Very simple. Second part of question is, what measures do you suggest for ensuring energy security? Then, suggestions or measures. Third part, economic growth and sustainability along with energy security. Energy security along with economic growth, and sustainability. आपको याद है मैंने आप लोगों को कहा था एक बात कि अगर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से कोई क्वेश्चन आएगा, if any question come from infrastructure, they can either ask it from ports or from energy sector. मैंने आप लोगों को कहा था कि अगर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से कोई क्वेश्चन आता है, either it will be from port or from energy. So challenges of energy security, suggestions, energy security along with economic growth and sustainability. These are the three parts. So first of all, we need to tell what is the meaning of energy security. Energy security क्या है? What is the meaning of energy security? Energy security क्या है? Energy security means affordability. Energy security में क्या क्या component आएंगे? Affordability, reliability and sustainable access to energy. That is affordable, reliable and sustainable access to energy. Now, this is the meaning of energy security. The first thing is meaning of energy security is done. Now, if suppose they can ask a question, what are the challenges? What are the challenges? Now, what are the problem of challenges regarding to energy security? First is problem of discoms, distribution companies. सबसे बड़ा problem तो यही है. Problem of discoms of countries, distribution companies का problem है. Then import dependency on crude oil and gas. Import dependency on crude oil and gas. Import dependency on crude oil and gas. This is the second problem. Third is geopolitical disruption. Geopolitical disruption. Recently, Hormuz. That's why we had asked this question actually. Geopolitical disruption. In example, also you can write Hormuz wala problem. Then rising demand. Rising demand. And price volatility. And price volatility. Rising demand and price volatility. Energy storage, that's true. Okay, energy storage, that's true. Climate commitments, that is also a challenge basically. What we can say? Lack of proper storage. Yeah, poor technology to store. Code related challenge, that's the same thing. Code related challenge. So apart from that, what we need to take care? कैसे ठीक करेंगे इसको? How we can take care of that? Suggestions. How we can improve? First of all, energy mix diversification. Energy mix diversification. Energy mix diversification. Energy mix diversification कर सकते हैं हम. Or what we can do? Or what we can do? Strengthen domestic exploration. Domestic exploration. We can strengthen it. Strengthen domestic exploration. Apart from that, promote green hydrogen. Green hydrogen technology ko we can promote. Green hydrogen technology ko we can promote. Energy poverty को reduce करना है. Need to reduce energy poverty. We need to reduce energy poverty. We need to reduce energy poverty. Strategic reserves create. That's good, Anshika. Strategic reserves we need to promote. Then apart from that, enhance strategic petroleum reserves. Enhance strategic petroleum reserves. और अभी जो आपका आया है ये, this one, Shanti Act. We also promote privatization in that. Privatization वाला part भी we can also say. Critical mineral security, that's true. EV adoption, that's also we can say. EV adoption, yeah, ethanol, E20, all these things we can write as a suggestion. So a very, very easy question. Okay, critical mineral security, yeah, that's true. Strengthen it. Next, how are startups in India promoting entrepreneurship, innovation, and employment? How are startups in India promote entrepreneurship, innovation, and employment? Discuss the global and domestic challenges in their working and suggest suitable measure to overcome these challenges. Very simple question. Very, very simple question. Very, very simple question. First of all, how we can say startups? We can start with Startup India scheme. We can start with Startup India scheme in 2000, I think 16-15. 10 years हो गया शायद 2015-16 में आया था ये Startup India. 10 years हो गया around. ठीक है. So firstly, what we can say, how it promote entrepreneurship, innovation, and employment. Entrepreneurship, innovation, and employment. So how it promote entrepreneurship, innovation, and employment? How it can promote that? Can anyone tell me how entrepreneurship, innovation can be promoted? That is by solving local problem through innovation. That is, make a small business more formal, more formal, with better access to credit, with better access to credit, okay, with better access to credit, then improve local and domestic products at national market, at national level, and lastly promote, mentor them like PM Vishwakarma scheme, okay, like PM Vishwakarma scheme, mentor them and provide skill. PM Vishwakarma scheme, Aspire scheme, you can say that thing. What we can say? PM Vishwakarma scheme, Aspire scheme, okay. Now innovation with better R&D, around, if you spend 2 to 3% of GDP, that's good. 2 to 3% of GDP, okay. Apart from that, we can also promote this one, ramp scheme, promoting marketing innovation with the help of World Bank supported program. Also we can say innovation, how we can innovate it through this one, what we can say, innovation through trade platform also, where the financial inclusion where the funds can be helpful. PM Mudra, yes, we can say PM Mudra also help in entrepreneurship, yes. PM Mudra, Shishu Kishore, Tarun Plus. Now, how they are providing employment? First of all, startups are promoting the gig economy more. It also promote employment at village and local level. Recently, even food processing industries promote massive employment by creating mega food parks. So this is how startups promote this particular segment. Moving ahead, discuss the global and domestic challenge in their working. This is very, very simple. Challenges of startups we all know. Funds, lack of funds, infrastructure challenge, infra challenge. Okay. Third, lack of proper branding, marketing, branding, lack of advanced skills. These are the basic challenges we all know. This is very simple challenges what the startups are facing. Then no proper dispute redressal. This is very, very simple. Okay. Now these are the domestic. International challenges. If you'll see, yes, that's correct. Lack of integration, structural economy differences, structural difference in economies. They are promoting more of capitalism. We are focused more on mixed economic system. That's true. Long-term stability, yeah, this is again a big challenge, because if don't have funds properly, the venture capitalists and angel investors, they'll pull out their money. Complex practices, this is true. All these are the major challenges that these startups are facing. Now the third part is suggest suitable measure. What are the suitable measures? Now you can write all the schemes related to startups. That is very important. Schemes or startups like Startup India. You can write Aspire. You can write PM Wish, this one, not this ramp. Swavlambini ramp, or this one, what is that scheme name? Is first promoting startup, they are providing more funds. So this is what we can say. Ramp ho gaya, ek ho gaya Swavlambini. Promoting women entrepreneurship. Stand Up India. These all are the basic schemes we all know. These are the basic schemes we all know. It's very simple. Okay, Startup India, Stand Up India, PM Mudra, Mudra scheme, Mudra. So this is all for promotion of startups. Clear to all or not? Clear to all or not, guys? Yes. How Indian agriculture has been transformed from food scarcity to food surplus level. Okay. Explain the various government policies implemented for diversification of Indian agriculture. I think in this particular question, they had given everything. In this single question, they had asked everything. How agriculture is being transformed from food security to food surplus level. In that, we can write all those revolutions. Grain revolution, then this one, recently brown revolution. First of all, I'll tell you how to write this answer. Explain the various government डन डन उस पर मैसेज करो चैट पे प्लीज रिफ्रेश गाइस एम आई ऑडिबल नाउ बच्चों अभी मेरी आवाज क्लियर है एक बार मैसेज करिए स्टूडेंट्स एम आई ऑडिबल नाउ प्लीज रिफ्रेश यस एम आई ऑडिबल नाउ प्लीज रिफ्रेश गाइस एम आई ऑडिबल नाउ प्लीज रिफ्रेश Let's start. So, when we talk about the diversification, how we can do that diversification? Government policies implemented for diversification of the Indian agriculture. So, apart for diversification, let's say for irrigation, we had focus on Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. For marketing, we have ENAM. For agriculture infra, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Vikas Yojana, PMKVY Raftar. For insurance, what we can say? For insurance, we have Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. For insurance, we can say Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Apart from that, for storage, we had made the world's largest cooperative sector storage. Cooperative sector Bhandara 360 also. Storage. Then this is for irrigation, marketing, agri-infra, insurance, micro-irrigation. Micro-irrigation, we have precision farming. For food security, we have NFSA. National Food Security Act. So this is all what we can say. Crop insurance, we have all these things. So this is how we can say for agriculture sector we have done exceptionally well, and that is the major reason. Why agriculture sector is still currently we are from food scarcity to food security. Okay, this is policies. Next question. Discuss the different type of subsidies and support provided by Government of India to agriculture sector. Syllabus itself. They had asked the question directly from syllabus itself. Syllabus से ही question है ये. Direct and indirect subsidy. Question is simple. direct and indirect subsidy. Direct and indirect subsidy. First of all, they had asked that. What is the second part? Second part. Discuss the different types of subsidies and support to the government of India to agriculture sector. Examine the related issues pertaining to agreement on agriculture. Guys, just tell me honestly whether I hadn't told you that WTO and agriculture, amber box, green box, blue box, we had made that table also. Provide domestic support in agriculture, agreement on agriculture, reduction of quota, export subsidy, and then providing domestic support. तीन तरह के हमने columns बनाए थे. In domestic support, we had talked about amber box, green box, blue box. और फिर हमने उसमें बताया था आपको कि amber box में we have trade distorting subsidy, non-trade distorting subsidy. And in that one, blue box, subsidy with condition. Okay, so this is what we can say. We can say for examine the related issues pertaining to agreement on agriculture. This is directly three boxes: blue box, amber box, green box, and FND box. And the first one, different type of subsidies and support provided by government of India to agriculture sector. So different type of subsidies: direct subsidy, indirect subsidy. Direct subsidy and indirect subsidy. Now in direct subsidy also we had talked about nutrient based subsidy and non-nutrient based subsidy. Nutrient based subsidy and non-nutrient based subsidy. Okay, so direct subsidy in cash, like for example cash or direct benefit transfer, what we can say, not cash, we can say direct benefit transfer. Direct benefit transfer. Direct benefit transfer through PM Kisan. Through PM Kisan, 6,000 rupees in 3 installments. Indirect, we have plethora of them. Fertilizers. Then we have nutrient and non-nutrient. Nutrient and non-nutrient. For urea, here diammonium phosphate and muriate of potash. Then for electricity, seeds. Then for what we can say, seeds, electricity, fertilizers, and that machines. Okay, and then agreement on agriculture. Agreement on agriculture. Agreement on agriculture, domestic support. Market access. Market access. Export subsidy. Here what we can say, quota need to be reduced here. Quota reduce करना है developed countries के लिए. For export subsidy we need to reduce it for developing countries for 6 years. For developing countries 10 years. For developed countries 6 years. Domestic support में we have 3 things. Amber, blue box, green box, and 4th one, S&D box. We have discussed these things in detail. So friends, this is all in this regard to GS Mains Paper 3 discussion. Hope you get a great insight like what kind of paper is being that. It's very, very simple paper. Out of total 250 marks, 100 marks are directly from economy section. Even in GS paper 1 also, they had asked a question on climate smart agriculture and that one, globalization impact on youth. So this is what GS paper 3 is, and what I can say proudly that out of these 100 marks questions, we can say almost all questions we had done in our class. I had dictated you the question and answer, and they had asked directly from that syllabus part. So for mains perspective, it's a request to all of you, just focus on the syllabus. UPSC from last many years, they are not going beyond the syllabus in mains segment. Whatever is the syllabus, that is the question. I told you that even before also. So that's it from my side. If you really like this discussion, please mention in the comment. And even if you feel that the maximum things are from our notes, please mention in the comments as well. Do like, do subscribe our channel. Thank you and take care.